for like the last few
I'm
hours.
joking, Will.
Exactly.
You
Calm
Your
know,
down. I
comments
was
is
that's
crazy.
fine. I
It
spent
came
some
out the
time going
blue.
back and looking at our content, and I'm like, yo, we have been right. Like we've been giving these people the goods. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit freely. We don't charge. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't ask people. We only reading this many comments, super chats, or whatever, like other podcast people do. Oh, we only
ooh.
reading 10 and up. We only reading 15 and up. We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? We give y'all the goods for free. And our shit be accurate.
That was good defense.
So yeah, I'm talking my shit. 11-6. Nigga, Giants gonna win the division this year.
Tell him why you mad, son.
Right. But
Peace, DJ's the Terminator.
Oh my god.
so was that Snarf? What's going on, Snarf?
What? Snarf is still alive? Ain't heard from Snarf in forever.
Oh yeah, he's around. I let him on my show a couple weeks ago.
Big mistake.
He said, what
Shout
he
out to
said?
Snarf though, man.
Hate to
Snarf,
break it
man.
to you,
Big supporter of
LOL.
the Big Blue Crew, man. We love our supporters, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Always supporting, whether you trolling or you whatever. We appreciate the views, the support, the comments, all that good stuff, man.
He
Thank you
said Neil
guys.
was on the bike today.
Yeah, Evan Neal was pretty much on the
Yep.
sidelines on the bike today. I guess he's still recovering from ankle surgery. So
Still recovering from whack juice. That's my opinion. I'm just saying.
I ain't
That
even gonna
whack
get
juice
into
stay in
it.
the system for a long time. Whack juice, once it gets to your heart. So
Interesting, Will. Whack juice? Whack
whack.
juice?
Whack juice. He whacked us.
Whack juice? Whack
Whack.
juice? You keep
right.
saying it. You keep saying it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
that's a
you whack it
major
off.
pause.
You whack it
Pause.
off, right?
Pause. Pause.
Pause.
Nah, you the one said it, not me.
Yep. Arrest
I am
yourself,
calling
sir.
it.
Arrest
Rest
yourself.
yourself, yeah.
He said, I am calling it. Robinson is going to be the X factor.
Oh, that could be very true this year. If Neighbors comes out the gate and he is the receiver everybody believes that he is,
Mhm.
Wandale Robinson is going to have a whole lot of open field in the middle of the field, and he could be absolutely a terror for teams if you're concerned with our speed on the outside with Hyatt and Slayton, and you're concerned with our number one receiver Neighbors. Wandale Robinson has a chance to be dynamite. We can get him the ball in reverses, quick screens, quick slants, deep digs, in routes, out routes. Like he can run any route that you need him to run. Um, yeah, I'm expecting. I'm actually expecting some big things from Robinson this year, man. I think he breaks out in his what's this his third year. Everybody was hating on him because he was a second round pick. We should have got George Pickens and all this and that. Well, George Pickens flashes every once in a while. And that's what you say you hate about this team, that everybody only flashes, nobody's consistent, but you're crying for another player. So I don't understand this thing. I just think these people,
I'm
and
gonna
it's
tell you what
mainly
the
on
problem
Twitter.
is. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. We still got Daniel Jones.
No,
Everybody but hurt because they wanted one of these flashy young rookies, which would have set us back 3 more years. Then they would have been complaining about, oh, Joe Shea wasted a draft pick on the wrong guy.
Good block.
D. Dan Shelton says we got a squad. O line has to hold up, and it's over. I agree. If our O line plays decent, just decent, subpar, 15, 19th rank O line, we're killing something. I'm telling you.
Jalen Brown through rejection.
hey, average beast, appreciate the 1999 super chat, bro. Thank you. Who are the Giants STD players? Smart, tough, dependable. They're gonna have to develop into those guys. They have to show they can be dependable. Like, hell, they gotta show they can't can stay healthy and not get injured every year. So
I think Neighbors gonna be one of them cats.
yeah,
I think Brian Burns gonna be one of them cats.
Dexter Lawrence.
Says I
Dexter
don't watch
Lawrence already
football.
one of
I
them
support
cats.
YouTubers that does football. I'm more into wrestling, like WWE and AEW and TNA and
Ring
all
of
that.
Honor.
Oh, okay. Never even heard of that one. Okay, appreciate it. Average Beast, good night, everyone. El Capitan. Giants roster is very flawed and the offense genuinely had. We don't want to hear from no Raiders fan. That bullshit. Your English is flawed. The offense genuinely has zero upside outside of Neighbors with just decent to subpar pieces around them. But I'll tell you what, El Capitan, I bet you we do better than the damn Raiders.
I think we do better than the Raiders. They had a hard division.
Do y'all think Bowen and Dable will work well together? They better. Slap the shit out somebody. Dude. Matradamus don't miss either. Big Pat, no.
Right.
I think what Hyatt said was dope, man. Like I like the confidence that the kid is starting to have. You're starting to see some maturity in Hyatt, and also, man, his skill set is getting better. A key thing that I know people talked about it, man, but this Steve Smith thing is a big deal. Him being at Giants camp with Hyatt and Neighbors, two people that I think can be real dogs as far as wide receivers on this offense. I mean, just from an attitude standpoint, you know what I mean? And you're starting to see it a little bit in training camp. Just particularly with Hyatt and Neighbors. You know, I know Wandell is his own person, so is Slayton and yada yada yada. But
Serious.
them two cats, I think you might have another Cruz and Knicks on your hands. I don't know, man. It's an unpopular opinion right now, but just keep your eyes on them cats, man. Pause.
I actually like Hyatt's attitude towards the game.
Yeah, I do too.
You can tell that he's a hard worker. You can tell that he's going to do whatever he needs to do to try to be the best that he can. Now, can he overcome the route tree, the getting off the line of scrimmage? Because that's what they're going to do to Hyatt. They're going to bump him at the line of scrimmage to see if he can get off the bump, because you don't want this guy running in open space, because, good Lord, it's going to be a problem if he's in open space.
I don't think he's coming back, Average Beast. I think it's over for him. He says, if Waller returns, what could Shane do to create more cap space? Also, should the Giants try to improve the corner room or make a strength strong by adding another pass rusher, whether it is
inside or outside?
Well, they still got the option to extend Andrew Thomas and Dexter Lawrence from a cap standpoint. So they
you know those two are going to be here, so they don't mind extending them. So.
But yeah, that's to answer your question, Average Beast, man. Shout out to you too, man. I know that
they could extend Daniel Jones too.
Yeah.
I know that's gonna be unpopular, but
to be honest with you, Daniel Jones, if he plays well this season, they're gonna extend him, because if he gets them to the playoffs and win another playoff game and plays very well, that will show that he's grossly underpaid. And he will get another extension, unless he's one of those cats, which I think he is, will be like, you know what, I'll just fall back and collect my money in this third year of my contract, and then if I do it again, then I'm going to want to be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league, because if Tua gets the money and he hasn't won anything, just being honest with you, you're going to have to give Daniel Jones his money or trade him.
What's good, Tudo? Salute to you, brother.
You just made
Appreciate
half
your
of
support,
the Twitter
man.
sphere happy with that word.
Shout out to Tudo.
What's up, Tudo?
He's goofball. He says Waller comes back, we can restructure more. Plus, it would mean he stops his music, hopefully.
Ain't nobody too fond of that dude's music, man. But he can play some football when his mind is right.
I will say this: it's better than Kadarius Toney's music.
Definitely, yo.
He actually has some bars if you actually listen to what he's saying.
He's not terrible. It ain't good, but it ain't terrible.
It's just not a good look.
Terrible.
His presentation. His presentation, it needs to. That's the issue with me. So
he just need to get with a good producer, and
he'll be all right.
I think it'd be cool.
A lot of people are fond of a lot of things, Drew. That doesn't mean that it's right.
But yeah, that's an unpopular opinion. If that dude balls out this year, Daniel Jones, they either gonna give him an extension or trade him.
Ain't no if. Ain't no if. Listen, if this old line plays halfway decent, he about to ball the fuck out. That dude got three shifty ass receivers.
Hmm, yeah, Wandale Robinson and Neighbors. We'll see what Hyatt can do. I don't think that's really his strong point.
I'm not
His
talking
strong
about him.
point.
He can just get open because he's fast. But I'm talking about that other kid, the undrafted kid. He's a beast, bro.
You talking about receiver or you talking about Tracy the running back?
Not receiver. Um, John Giles.
He'll be on the practice squad. They're not gonna put him on the team over them veterans like that. They'll put him on the practice squad. Now I know there is Bryce Ford Wheaton. He might actually have a chance. He's gonna be competing with Robinson and Hodgins. But if Bryce Ford Wheaton actually gets some time on the field,
I forgot we signed Robinson as well.
Mac, what's going on? Honey Badger, what's going on? Iman, what's going on?
Auto tune workout to the max.
Right.
Daniel Jones' back is against the wall, but this time he'll have a much better wide receiver and tight end room. Dable is going to let him air it out early and often.
Yeah, I think we are going to be one of the highest passing teams in the league this year.
I said it at the top of the show. Greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. I'm calling it. That's my unpopular opinion. That's my what they call it. Oh my God. What they call that shit? When you call like some real crazy shit before the season.
Premonition.
No, the hot take. Hot take. My hot take.
Matt Customs, what's going on? Heavyweight champ, what's going on? No other stream without the champ.
Team. Bryce Ford Wheaton as the fifth
I
guy.
think Bryce Ford Wheaton can actually turn into a number 2 receiver if he can get his mind right. That dude is 6'4", runs a 4.31, decent route runner, pretty good hands. And he is an absolute beast when he gets the ball in his hands.
Mac, I think Wheaton makes the team too. Had he not got hurt last year, he'd have made the team last year. Matt Customs, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. Heavyweight champ says, woo! DJ is taking the G-Men to 12-5 and the Super Bowl. Then 5 years, 300 million. Good God.
Good grief. Man, Twitter eyes will roll out of their head if that happens.
God damn.
Waller Music.
5 years, 300. Yeah, he do. And when he does his choruses, he do. But the dude actually got some bars, man, if you listen to him.
Lou, have you heard Kadarius Tony's music, boss? Sounds like somebody's kicking a possum in the stomach. God damn.
Damn, that's terrible.
NYG.
Yeah.
Yankee star Juan Soto exits versus the Twin. Left forearm discomfort.
It's great jumping from channel to
Here
channel.
we go.
We have a wide receiver room that can take a 7-10 yard slant to the house.
Yeah. Average beast, yes, we are missing the power back. Me and NYG were hoping. What's going on, Brian? Me and NYG were hoping we could get one of them power backs this year. Coach too.
Yeah. We talked about it. We talked about it last night, man. That's kind of been a Giants tradition. You know, they've always had two kind of
Joe the building. What's going on, Joe?
What's good, Joe? Where you been at? Pull up, come talk to us. Got time.
Yeah, Bryce Ford Wheaton needs to get his hands right. So many drops in college. 11.2% drop rate. Big Blue Doja in the building. Javi ATX Bodie. Does anyone believe the Giants running back room is missing power back? Yes. Everybody want to be a rapper. They better start rapping presents. That's the only rapping they good at. Joel in the building, you heard? There he is. There he is. That's the Joel I remember. I left it in the box. Celtics whooping the Mavericks' ass. Well, you know I'm going for the East.
Yeah. Luka's putting up 30 points right now.
If I gotta choose a coast, I got to choose the East. I live out there, so don't go there.
Ooh.
But,
He was out of bounds.
fellas, all the Ninja watchers, everybody watching right now that ain't hit the thumbs up button, that ain't clicked the subscribe button, do so now. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing. You ain't got to put no information in, create no account. It costs you less than a second of your time. It costs you absolutely nothing to push that button and support the cause. Hit that word subscribe one time. Ding. Click that little bell.
Dum
Hit
dum
that
dum
thumbs up
dum
button.
dum dum dum
Stop
dum
being a
dum
damn
dum
ninja
dum
watcher.
dum 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 dum.
Rice and gravy. You eat it in the
Rice
Navy.
and gravy. Dude. Oh man.
That was great. Under pressure.
Joe crazy. He said, "Oh, let me not repeat
He said, "Now stop, collaborate, and listen." Yo, yes, yes. Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, Brian. I wanted pause. I wanted Braylon Allen too, man.
The Jets must have been
Man.
listening to this podcast when they drafted the
Yeah.
power back.
Yeah.
Because we talked about Braylon Allen extensively on this podcast.
There you go. My point exactly. The Jets are a bunch of damn ninja watchers.
Facts.
Hey, Clarence. No, it was hey Paul. Let's get rid of Clarence and steal all his good ideas. Ice is back with a brand new. Oh my God! How y'all feeling about Sirianni chirping again? That's all right. His beak is gonna get broken in a minute.
Hey, look,
He
look,
can
look, look,
go.
look, look. Let him go down to
Let me
Brazil
not.
and wear some green and get his ass taken out.
Whack. He on that whack juice is what I'm talking about. Will it ever? Oh my God! Here he go. He's singing the whole damn song. Thanks to you, Coach. Turn off the lights and our glow. Jesus Christ. Drew, stop spamming the chat with Vanilla Ice lyrics.
I see nothing. I see nothing. Schultz.
Horrible. Pat done went to smoke a black.
He's better than Waller. Just type it.
Yo,
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Derek White trying to get finals MVP. E-Man Perry. Yo, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. 2 more subscribers gets me to 1,710 subscribers. I got 1,708. Let me get 2 subscribers. Y'all stop hating on the kid. Putting all this free work in on YouTube for y'all. He said, ninja rap. That's right. Subscribe. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Subscribe. Ninja.
Jerry.
Don't be ninja. Nobody don't need no ninja. Diamond Dave's Judy chopping school.
It's Judy Chop.
It's a lot of Vanilla Ice songs. Thank God. Ryan Davis. We smoking that NFC East pack this year. DJ comeback player and most improved player. I actually agree with you on that, Ryan Davis. Informer, you know, so that must know me, I go blame. I lick your bum bum
Down.
listen, let me know me stab someone down the land. I lick your bum bum down. I'm with a nice young lady, intelligent, yes, she's gentleman Harvey. Everywhere we go, we never left our Italian. Damn, I was born in '93. Even my name, Raph, is like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You look like one too, motherfucker. No,
Wow.
we had a lot of small, great running backs: Morris, Bradshaw, Tiki, David Wilson. Before he hurt his neck.
Yeah, we also had Ron Dame, Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh fuck! I
we're
didn't miss
showing
that
our
shit.
age and confusing the youngins. Yeah. Cause Shan won't turn in 4 months.
Okay. I'm gonna really mess with y'all. Rob Carpenter. Look him up.
Man, you need to say that for trivia, man.
Boogie Wonderland. Yo, I'm telling you, uh, yo, if y'all have some free time, go back and look. Just not like watch every video, but just scam through some of our videos in the last 6 months. We've been giving these dudes the goods for free, all factual, all ahead of schedule before anybody.
Actual factuals.
We predicted well, really 4 of the first picks in the draft
Yeah, it
this
did.
year.
Sure did.
And we was on camera predicting 3 of them. Because I got the footage of you saying Malik Nabers and Tyler Nubin and me saying Theo Johnson in the 4th round.
hmm In the third round, we just picked the wrong DB. We picked
Yeah, we said
CJ
DB.
Tampa
Yeah, but
instead of Drew Phillips. So
Phillips.
Sleep for dinner. That's what's for dinner.
yeah, damn Mavericks are getting beat to sleep right now. Good lord,
Yeah, boy.
taking a great one tonight.
Hiding a
Told you,
finger
man.
for some damn stale potato chips and flat
The
old
more
Pepsi.
things change, the more things stay the same.
That's
Big
all I
fellas
got.
still
Pepsi.
rule sports. You need them in football on the offensive and defensive
Yeah, you
lines.
know
You
me.
need them in the NBA on the
hmm
front court. And that's what Kristaps Porzingis is doing to the Mavericks right
Nah,
now.
Yeah, you know me.
yeah, all right, DJ.
Is the heart.
And
If size was everything,
here's a
dinosaurs
little
would still walk the earth. Huh?
here's a little tidbit about OPP. Remember the motel that blue motel that they passed in the video?
hmm
I live right around the corner from it when I lived in Rahway.
If
Literally,
Okay.
I could walk to it.
Word?
change
Yeah,
some today,
it
now
was
that
on Route
the
One and
national
Lawrence Avenue in Rahway.
is paying attention to neighbors in the wide receiver room.
Yeah, I remember Ron Johnson, man. Trust me, I do. I
FR
mean,
Raiders.
Rob Johnson,
This
Rob
is
Johnson.
Giants Nation. If you haven't read the signs yet,
Damn, it's 24 points. It was just
I'm
18.
gonna knock you out. What?
Damn, I turn my head and look at.
Don't you call this a regular jam?
Yeah, ran into a buzzsaw tonight, but we'll shake back game 2. But I'm really interested on how they're gonna scheme this team up this year with the receivers that we have now.
I'm gonna
I
take
think,
this
Pat,
baby
it's going
world
to
by
start with
storm.
Neighbors and Robinson. They're
A
going to,
lot of
short, intermediate stuff. And
crossers, yup. Trying to get them to get one on one with
because those are your
DBs.
quick route separators. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Neighbors is already showing it. We know what Robinson can do. Slayton and Hyatt, they're gonna take a little bit longer, pause to get down the field. So with this offensive line, the way it is, still a little sketchy. You want to hit those quick, boom, 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 loosen them up, so to speak, and then attack them deep.
Yeah, see, I think with this team this year, if the offensive line is blocking, which is a major if, you're not going to be able to run zone as much against us because Neighbors and Wandale Robinson and Bellinger will eat in those zones if we have time. They're going to get open. So you're going to have to start running a lot more man to man, which is going to open up things for like Daniel Jones. He can use his legs to scramble. And then those deep routes are going to start coming into effect.
It's also how the opposition starts out.
Hey,
For
you
example,
have to take that off, bro. They're gonna cut. They're gonna take your video down.
Can't take my video down. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
separation. That's what he has. He has the separation. And the catch radius is ridiculous with Malik Neighbors. He had a similar catch like that in practice, which you just showed. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And
That's fair use act.
yeah, you good with that, I think. But that's what we talking about, man. Like Neighbors is he's a difference maker, and Giant fans don't understand. Like everybody's all sore, but hurt pause about Saquon Barkley, but look, this dude is going to change this offense. Saquon Barkley couldn't change this offense. This offense was stagnant with him as the
I'm sorry.
AKA top target or whatever he called themselves, the best player or whatever that crap they trying to put out there.
When I'm hungry and starving, I try to do something to not think about it too, though.
I actually agree with
Naturally
Drew.
to help you. Huh?
I actually agree with you, Drew. I do believe Neighbors will be a more of a factor in this offense than Barkley was. To be honest with you,
Me
because
too.
a number one receiver is always going to be one of your most effective weapons in the game today. Now, back in the day, it was the running backs like the Adrian Petersons, the Marshawn Lynch's, the Sean
If
Alexander's,
Barkley's
the
playing in the
Damian Thomason.
'90s and in the early 2000s, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer easily. Like that dude's putting up numbers for real. But in this
I
day
think
and age, I don't know.
I think there's only a couple of teams when the running back is the most effective, and that's the boy with the Browns when he don't get hurt, Chubb,
Chubb is one of
and
them.
Christian McCaffrey over there with the 49ers because he's just that good. Alvin Kamara with the Saints, you can say, used to be Derrick Henry with the Titans. Um, yeah, there's not too many teams that are led by the running back.
And think about how long of a shelf life that is. I mean,
Hmm.
even us as Giants fans, I mean, we had a good what 5 6 year run, 7 year run with Tiki. We had a good 4 or 5 year run with Bradshaw and Jacobs. But I mean, it's not
Hmm.
longevity. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
At the running back position. That's what I'm trying to say. So
He said, I find
receiver.
making a sandwich is a perfect way to get your mind off of hunger. Of
Right.
course, Drew. But when you ain't got it, you forget about that motherfucking sandwich. Right, Mosley? Facts. You know what I'm saying? The Tiki Barbers.
Yeah, the Tiki Barbers.
Yes, too, though. I am. Mosley. Ravens have two running backs now with Jackson and Henry. Average B says Neighbors is going to erase Odell from the record books this year. Damn.
Well, let me say this about Odell.
Damn.
That man did that in only 12 games. He had over 1,300 yards in 12 games. That rookie season he had was absolutely ridiculous. And I don't, you know how hard that's going to be. You're going to have to play in order to beat that. That man was averaging over 100 yards a game.
And he was playing with a veteran Eli Manning who knew how to read a defense and put him in the best position.
I don't care about that, man. I agree with Pat, man. Like, you gotta put some respect on OBJ's name.
I'm not
like,
dissing OBJ. I'm
that-
saying Eli Manning.
Yeah, I know
It's
you not. I'm just saying, like, people
What I'm
saying,
saying is it's hard for him to come in here and do what Odell Beckham did. We don't have Eli Manning. So that alone, and you're not
even
OBJ.
if we had Eli Manning, Odell was just different.
He's not OBJ.
Yeah, OBJ was just different.
Yeah.
When you look at the way he played his rookie year, that dude was
Monster, bro.
absolute monster. Like it was something that you really never seen. I mean, you
And I
do
was
have people
pissed
like
off because I was expecting to have him and Victor Cruz on the team. Like I'm like, oh, motherfucker, we lit.
You know what?
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
Neighbors is gonna have, and this is again unpopular opinion. Y'all hit that like button. I think Neighbors is gonna have more of a Plaxico type of impact, bringing that physicality, or more of a Knicks type of impact. Hakeem Nicks bringing that physicality to this wide receiver group. You know what I'm saying? With also being able to, obviously, you know what I'm saying, score and separate and do all the things that wide receivers do. But from an attitude standpoint, I think he's going to bring that kind of physical toughness that it was. That's I'm not saying Odell wasn't tough or physical. It's just it's going to be different with Neighbors. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, Neighbors is like a cross from Chase and Jefferson, and he has similar traits to Chase as far as how his route running and everything goes, and he has the little fluid movements that uh Justin Jefferson has. I think he could be like right there underneath those guys as far as caliber of player in his rookie year. Now, 2-3 years down the line, and who knows what he'll be 2 or 3 years down the line. But his first year, he's gonna have to get used to the NFL speed, even though he's pretty fast his damn self, and then he comes from wide receiver use, so he knows what he's doing. But it's still gonna be adjustment period. Now, I will say this: that not playing, not giving him reps, that's not gonna happen with Neighbors. Like how it happened with Hyatt last year. That's not gonna happen. He's gonna get number one receiver reps from the get go.
But Hyatt was a third round pick. That's what people got to chill on. Everybody's so upset about him. He was a third round pick, dog. Like Wandell was a second round pick. He should be getting more targets than Hyatt right now. So
I think Wanda Robinson will be number 2 in targets on the team this season as well. Now, the thing I'm going to be interested in looking in this receiver room is the target share between Slayton and Hyatt. Because if Hyatt shows that he's progressed and he could be a better version of Slayton, because that's what I do believe he can be. He could be a better version of Slayton. Then Slayton's reps are going to dwindle because he's not great in the red zone. And everything that Slayton can do, Hyatt can do. It's just that he has to develop it.
I think Slayton is like one of those players that they're trying to phase out eventually, man. But he's kind of like, he's one of those Giants, like kind of like Shepard. And I seen Shepard, shout out to him. He got signed by the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just loyal to the team. He's just a Giant. Like, he loves the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, like, about certain guys. They just love the Giants. Even though the Giants are like, hey, maybe we should move on. They love the Giants. So, he worked out his little contract situation or whatever. But ultimately, I think, they're gonna phase him out of this offense eventually. I mean, they didn't draft all these receivers for nothing. I mean, ain't nobody stupid. But, he's still going to be the veteran leader on that team this year. Especially if Allen Robinson don't make the team, because who else is there?
The deciding factor was going to separate this offense, this wide receiver group, from every other wide receiver core in the NFL is the yak.
Mm-hmm.
Because every receiver we have is good at creating something after they catch the ball. Wandale Robinson, Malik Nabers, and Jalen Hyatt. If those are our X, Y, and Z,
Now, Average B says something pretty cool here too. He said Dabo will use Neighbors the same way he used Stephon Diggs in 2020 and 2021. I will say this: he can absolutely use him in that same exact
That would
way.
be dope too. Yeah.
And if he uses him in that way, he's going to get a bunch of targets, and he will have over 1,000 yards. Now, whether we'll be good or not, I don't know. But if he uses him in that way, yeah, Neighbors' career is going to start off with a bang because he can run all the routes that Diggs can do, and maybe better in some aspect. It's just that he's going to have to get on that field and earn that respect that those other higher caliber receivers get. So when they back off, they can get those easy 8 to 9 yard comeback routes because you're so far off of them because you don't know what you're going to do.
Italian too, though.
So, yeah, if they use him in that role, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Because the way they used Diggs in 2020, boy, they was giving him the ball like crazy. That's true too, Average Beast. I think you have to start calling more 4 receiver sets to utilize your strength on your team.
Your speed, your receivers.
I got. Oh, do we have the worst tight end room in the NFL? I know
No,
a
we
lot
have
of
the
people
worst
talking
running
about.
back room. We have the worst running back room in the NFL.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
true
think we
either.
got the worst running back room in the
I will.
NFL.
Yeah, I'll debate that right now. Like that's bullcrap.
I think
Like,
Bellinger's a damn good tight end. People sleep on him, yo.
I think Singletary's a damn good running back. He had
Right.
more yards than Saquon Barkley. Just saying, in less games.
He
Yeah.
wasn't
Talking
running
about.
behind that shitty old line Barkley was running behind, though.
Well,
Just to
what
be
was the
honest.
Texans O line rank?
Better than the Giants.
18th.
Middle pack. Okay, they didn't have an all-world offensive line, and
No,
he's
but-
supposed to be
But they
this
didn't have
worse of.
29th neither.
Well, but he's supposed to be much worse of a running back. He shouldn't have got that many yards in way less games. Like, what are we talking about? That dude is not a scrub.
Singletary is a decent back, bro.
I'm just saying.
But for us to have the worst running back room in the NFL, he has to be a scrub. That's what
but
people
we don't
saying.
have the worst tight end room in the NFL because Theo Johnson.
I don't think that's true either. I'm just saying that's what people are saying.
Daniel Bellinger is a beast in my opinion.
We don't have big names. That's all it is.
That's
bro.
it. That's it.
People
Pat.
base things off names. They don't base things off scheme and roster construction. They just base things off names.
Money Murray. So Sanders at 2 next year.
If we're that bad, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, I hear a lot of Sador Sanders talk. But look, man, we focus on 2024. I think we can have a good season. For real, for real. I really do.
I wouldn't be mad at Shador Sanders. Fuck, you mean how I feel about that? Bring his ass on. Pause. Now we got one of the
I
best.
think he's better than any quarterback that came out this year. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'll say
I'll
that too.
stand on that. For real.
According to the NFL, we have the worst roster. They love to hate us. Yeah.
They say we got a worse roster than the Panthers. That's crazy.
We'll shift it all. Well, shit. If all our position rooms are good, we need to win the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Scheme is often more important than running backs. Oh, here we go. In 2011, Jake Ballard was the slowest tight end I've ever seen, but he averaged 15 yards.
Right, Jason
Facts.
Witten, man, that
Facts.
dude was slow as hell, but he torched the Giants. He got half of his receiving yards against the New York Giants.
Man, Jason Witten was the slowest,
Yo,
fastest tight end I've ever seen in my
Ballard,
life.
our tight end, Jake Ballard.
I know about Jake Ballard, but I'm talking about Jason
I
Witten.
mean, slow tight ends.
I mean, man, that dude
they can
couldn't outrun me. But that dude's in the Hall of Fame because he just knew how to
Facts.
get open, bro.
He said, "You know this organization wants Arch Manning." Yeah, you do.
Oh
Yeah, that's a
my
fact.
god.
If Theo starts, he's gonna eat a lot of yardage. Our position rooms are only getting better. That's true. D. Dan Shelton, if we can get an early lead, we can punish teams with our pass rush. We are set up to be a sleeper team that can dominate. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go, D. Dan. Tell him again. One tally man in the building. What's going on?
Ali, he's not in there yet, but he will be in there.
Yeah.
You can't
Thanks
deny
to the
that dude's stats.
Giants. Thanks to the Giants. I'm telling
Man,
you, that
Jason
dude got
Witten,
half his yards against the Giants.
Yeah, he
man,
And he do shit against nobody else.
that's a lie. Jason Witten was cold, boy. That dude did things against everybody. I don't know what it was about him. That dude was extremely slow. But when you look at him play, he just knew where to be and get. Oh, it's crazy, bro. I hated that dude when he played us, though. I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie to you. He
facts,
used to
bro.
kill us, bro.
Theo Johnson about to replace Theo Huxtable as our favorite Theo. Jesus Christ. Okay. I ain't heard that damn name in years.
Yeah, I seen this earlier, coach. This
Yo,
shit was-
that shit has me dying.
yeah.
I guarantee Mike Clay wouldn't have ranked the Giants roster dead last if we drafted McCarthy. Jason
Yeah,
Witten.
he was.
The hell?
It would be a second round and a super long pause.
Oh, I know that too, though. Jake Ballard, I wish he didn't get hurt. Because Jake Ballard was a damn good tight end, dog. He was always there when you needed him.
Yeah.
Those
Kevin
players, those
Boss.
players are annoying as hell for teams. Like, why
I'm
is
gonna
this
tell you
slow
one of
dude
my
killing us like
favorite
this?
players, underrated players of the New York Giants, man. During those years, it was Bear Pasco.
Yep.
That dude used to, man. He blocked.
Fettuccine.
He
Chicken
he
fettuccine,
he
Tito.
he caught passes. You know what I'm saying? Like he made big plays. Like that dude was solid, yo. Like the
Mhm.
Giants had so many just solid players, and that's what you want to create. If you can't, you don't need to reach for the superstar. Just create a solid team. Like the Giants always had solid teams. That's what the Steelers got. A solid team every year. Just a solid group. They ain't nobody, they might have a
People
star here and
forget the
there, but
point of
ain't nobody
coaching
going.
is to coach them up.
Yeah.
Coach them up. Develop the players.
No,
Mm-hmm.
those guys are dangerous on decent teams because if you got a guy that can just move the chains, you sitting
Man.
here, you playing good defense, and on 3rd and 7, this son of a gun is just open
No, Tudo.
all the
Sleep for
time.
dinner, I told you.
Yeah.
That's an underrated aspect of a team. Those chain movers, you need guys like that. That's why possession receivers are very good. Yeah, he might not be the fastest, he might not be the best route runner, but for some reason, this dude is money on 3rd down. Like what? Why?
I want the Giants to bring the fullback back. I know Dable ain't gonna do it, man, but I really want
And the
them to
NFL done got rid of the fullback,
the
bro.
fullback, man. But look, a couple teams run it. The Ravens, the 49ers, and those are good teams.
Well, the Ravens, yeah, they got a fullback that's the size of a fucking offensive guard.
The 49ers, dude, nice too. What's his name?
Yeah, he nice too, and he can catch his
Yeah,
ass off too.
bro.
Juice check.
Kuchek, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Q shit.
Man,
That dude's a tight end, to be honest with you.
but that's what I'm saying, man. I just the fullback, man. Bring the fullback back to the Giants, please. Remember
Bring
Henry
back,
Hanaski?
bring back Maurice Carthan, man. Maurice Carthan was the best ever, man.
Man,
Popular opinion. Bellinger is the Giants' new fullback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. He
I
doesn't
don't
have a
want that to
fullback
happen
feel
because
to me. Pause.
I,
Yeah, he
I,
just
he
don't know.
actually can do it, but
He
I
can,
want
but
him to
it's
be a tight end, bro.
yeah. I want a fullback.
Belichick might bring it
Like
back.
somebody
next
that's going to take a carry, you know what I'm saying, on 3rd and 1, like
Mhm.
that type of fullback. Yeah, Harry
Charles Way.
Hynoski.
Hell yeah. What's up, Jers?
Charles
Charles
Way.
Way. Damn.
Yep.
Mm.
King Jers was good.
The
Man,
freaking
I
thing.
remember those going back
Gordon.
to Lorenzo Neal,
That's Knicks.
William Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Celtics in game
Man,
2. That's Knicks fan.
y'all remember Sellers, Mike Sellers?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Sellers, yeah.
Man, those were
That's a
damn good
sneak.
fullbacks back in the day.
Daniel Jones is our 3rd and 1, though.
I tell you what though, those people blocked that RPO is gonna be deadly with this team because you don't know what we gonna do if we got the blocking.
But one of Daniel Jones' strength is the play fake.
Yep.
It is the and guess who else had that skill set? Not from an RPO standpoint, but just from a play action standpoint. Eli Manning.
Yeah, Eli was
Eli
the
Manning
one of
was
the best.
deadliest
Yeah.
on the play action.
Wanna know why? Because we were running the ball on people.
Exactly. Thank you. Ding 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 ding
Play
ding.
action don't mean nothing if you ain't
Message.
running the ball.
I need that clip, man. I need that drop. Message.
Message. Keith Byers was cold too.
Yup.
But yeah, I mean, we gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see what these boys gonna do this year. I don't care what anybody say. Let's go into the season with the worst roster and make it to the playoffs again, like they said in 2022. So we had one of the worst rosters that year too. We made the playoffs, so I don't care what your roster looks like or what they say your roster gonna be. Injuries happen. People have better schemes the next year. The teams you're playing are better. You thought they were gonna be sorry, and they wind up being better. And you wind up getting beat any given Sunday, man. So I'm ready for the season. I'm actually ready for training camp because there's some battles in training camp that are gonna be dope. Hyatt Slayton's probably gonna be up there on the list. Tracy versus Eric Gray for running back 2. Bellinger, Theo Johnson for tight end 1. We all got to see what Evan Neal's gonna do in training camp. Defensive tackle 2. That's gonna be a huge competition because there's so many reps available at the D tackle next to Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
There's so many reps available there. Backup edge rusher. Will anybody push Ojolari to be better? That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody push Ojolari for some snaps. Not saying they're gonna beat him out, but at least make him work. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly Tamon Fox. We'll see.
Boogie Basham. Take a smoke.
But I want to see I want to see kind of the the on-field battles. Like Banks versus Nabers. Let's see Thomas versus Burns. Let's see some of those type of battles. Let's see one of the linebackers go against Theo Johnson. That'll be interesting to see because I think, man, I'm a fan of this kid Theo Johnson. I think he's going to go out there and really, make an impression on his team this year. Especially if Waller retires, which we all expect.
Yeah. I do expect him to retire. I don't think his head is in football at all.
That's my
now.
sentiments exactly, Mr. Shelton. Let them keep doubting us. Watch. I'm ready for week 1, just not ready for those ugly uniforms. They don't need another player to replace Waller. They have Theo.
Yeah, Minnesota's uniforms is ugly. I get it.
I keep forgetting we have Aziz. Really want to see secondary this year. Eugene Brown. Is anybody going to challenge Flott? I can't wait for the season to start. New York Giants go 12-5 this year. Simmons needs to be an edge rusher. Put up numbers like Parsons. You remember Aziz? He is one of the sidelines in street clothes.
Mm.
Cold.
At least people can say our strength of schedule is weak this year as an excuse for winning. I don't care.
It's actually not. It's the
Well, the
sixth
Giants signed Parsons
strongest.
from the Cowboys in the 26th. Come on, Timothy. Put that mannequin down. Ryder Anderson, Basham, and Jordan Riley gonna put in work. Basham ain't putting in no damn work. Needs a shot. I want to see that Dante Miller kid go off as well. I ain't worried about this run game, honestly. Right, coach. Coach is icing on the chocolate cake he's gonna eat. When Waller retires, let's Calais Campbell fill a hole on the roster for the year at least. If Waller retires, I hope they sign Yannick Ngakoue. Can't have enough pass rushers, especially since we're not going to be a blitz heavy team. Coach, you remember Larry Brown used to kill us Redskins running back? Malik Nabers gonna win Rookie of the Year this year.
To be honest with you,
No, I don't remember
I'm
him.
tired of people want to
Say
chase
yes.
big names all the time. Like, just give me a player that's willing to come in and work and get better and develop into his own player. Instead of
Right?
paying all this money for all these older guys, and
Say free agency don't usually work out well for us, man.
you know what I'm saying, I want to get some guys to develop because that's what the best teams do. They develop their talent. They don't have to go out there and keep grabbing the top names every freaking. Give me Odell Beckham, even though he's 39. Hey, Odell Beckham, Yannick Ngakoue. Yeah, Yannick Ngakoue done played for so many teams. That dude's not that great, bro. He's just a name. And Xavier Howard,
Oui,
no,
signori.
yeah, Xavier Howard. No, I don't want Xavier Howard either, the cornerback. Let's see what Cordell Flott got. Let's see what Drew Phillips got. Let's see if we can get some players developed. Malik Nabers is going to play all over the field, bro. He's going to play in the slot, the outside, X, Y, Z. He's going to play all over the field because he's a mismatch. All the good receivers do it. Justin Jefferson, he plays in the slot, the outside. Doesn't matter what a great receiver, no matter where he's at on the field, he's a threat. And depending on where the weakness is, that's where you use them. If their slot cornerback is extremely weak, like a Darnay Holmes, fuck yeah, I'm putting Malik Nabers right there. Let's see if you can stop Malik Nabers with your trash ass. And we gonna keep attacking you. And when you have to bracket them, that's when Wandale Robinson gets busy. That's when Hyatt can get busy. Theo Johnson. And NYG, I'm with you on Theo Johnson. Even though I do believe Bellinger could be a good tight end in this league too. I think Theo Johnson could be a serious problem in this league. Get it when he learns the full nuance of the tight end position. Right now, he's an athlete. Right now,
Yeah, I think he can be a similar type of player like David Njoku from Cleveland.
I want
You see
to.
how Njoku put it
Facts.
together this year?
Yep. When
I think he could be that.
Njoku
Yeah.
put it together, he turned into an absolute
I
nightmare for
want an
defense.
Antonio Gates tight end type month.
That's when Njoku and him are
Yeah.
like. Now,
Yeah.
Antonio Gates, that's a Hall of Famer.
The JUCO
Antonio
blocks. I
Gates is
mean,
just a monster.
you're gonna get some blocking from these guys. They're not gonna be Lawrence Cage out there. But the thing
Right.
of it is, you want to use them more in the passing game. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bellinger and some of these other tight ends are gonna be just as important because you're gonna need them to help block.
And with Theo Johnson with his big frame paws going up the seam, that's going to command attention. I wish you would. If that man's name ain't Fred Warner, I'll take a Theo Johnson to win that battle almost every time.
Shout out to my brother from another mother, Tudo Azuri. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Says Lou, and do something about it and stop whining, boss. We're starving here. You're not feeding us, and we say forget about it.
Y'all stay hungry, boy.
Thank you very much, Tudo. Greatly appreciate it, man. Malik gonna be slant central. Facts. Jers. Ghost Dog, the Yak Monster.
this team could be a yak monster. I forgot about Theo Johnson. He's a good after the
Yeah.
catch too.
Exactly.
And he's a problem. He's a load. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
please fix this offensive line. If we can get this offensive line fixed within the next 2 years, man, we're gonna be a problem. We could be a problem this year if the offensive line just is like 18th or 20. We could be a problem this year.
Yeah, man. They just they got to figure out to do with the elephant in the room. That's my concern.
Man, that's messed up. In multiple ways. The elephant in the room. Talk about Evan Neal. His weight. The elephant in the room.
Theo was compared to Jimmy Graham based on his roster.
Yes, he was. I think he's faster than Jimmy
Yo,
Graham.
damn skinny ass toothpick, break twig ass motherfuckers. Man, shut up about us big sexy fatties, man.
Bro,
Man, you can't handle it. You can't handle it.
Pat took that shit left, man. I was making
You
an
can't handle it.
The elephant in the
analogy,
room, man.
an
You know what I mean?
elephant in the room, Alabama. I get it.
No, I was talking about his weight.
Well, when you talking about him and he's from Alabama, that
Man,
what is their mascot? An elephant, right? Everybody talking about his weight.
I don't watch Alabama.
Whatever. You man.
We found out you a piss coach off.
Johnny Goofball says, "Elephant in the room." Did we sign Eddie Lacy?
Eddie Lacy was cold before he got
Yeah,
fat.
he was cold.
The work put the elephant.
Yo,
on
remember that dude we signed?
Workout
Peyton
bike.
Hillis.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we signed him for a year? He was
Yeah.
all washed up. Too.
He had a good year. Was on the Maddox cover. Then you never saw him again.
Said looking like Horton. Here's a who on that bitch.
Yep.
Y'all crazy.
Man, that's messed up though. That statement was funny as hell. The elephant in the room. That's like 3 things you can talk about with Evan Neal.
Damn. I didn't even realize it was that bad.
The mascot,
Uh-huh.
the weight, and just the quote itself. But
Lacy literally ate his way out of the league.
right. Jared Lorenzen was dope too.
Yo, man, that dude.
He
was
rest in
monster,
peace.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, I think it was Madden 12. Peyton Hillis when he was with the Browns.
Yeah, yup.
Mm-hmm.
Let me right back, fellas. The elephant in the room, boy, that's crazy. I don't know what, boy. You know what, Coach? I'm mad too. That's some bullshit.
see. Oh my gosh, Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah, he ate his way out the league too. Hell, we signed him too. Shit.
Yeah. We signed all of them. Remember Jonathan Stewart?
Mm.
Jesus Christ! Don't go. Oh my God!
I'm telling you, man. If you washed
It's
up, come play for the
fine.
Giants.
It's fine.
Sterling Shepard
Shut up.
signed with the Bucks.
Who
He
gives
ate his way from wide receiver to tight end to Jenny Craig.
it?
1-899 Jenny.
Oh, y'all just jealous because y'all can't be sexy like us big dudes. That's the problem with y'all skinny ass mofos. See, real women love big guys like us. They got a whole lot to love.
Hey, for transparency, I weigh like 200 and some pounds, so not exactly.
You a damn toothpick, man.
I weigh 200.
Damn, how much? I said 200 and some pounds.
You a toothpick. Shit, get to my weight, man. Get your when they say get your weight up. That's real talk, man. Real men easily get over 300 pounds. Easily.
I don't want them knee problems. Fuck that.
I don't have the what do you call it? The body structure, mass, or whatever.
No, I know. Everyone can't look as good
I
as
could
me.
probably get to like
Those
250.
that keep the ladies well fed and warm.
probably-
Thank you, Ghost Dog. Point. And then when it's time to really make him feel it, you can really make him feel it.
Man, I got to mute. Killing me.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
see, 6'7". And guess
This
what?
is
I
super
still
pause.
think.
Everybody, males giving their measurements and shit in the chat. Pause. The
What are you
hell?
talking about? It's football related. I'm 6'2".
Thank you. The
I'm now.
police finally came out when I needed them. You just like the police, Lou. When I don't need you, you
Fuck,
harass
I'm
me.
not.
But when I need you to pause somebody, you didn't show up, but you finally did late. Like the police, late.
Please don't ever compare
There's
me
been a
to
lot of
that
shit that's
man
been
like that.
pausable here in the last half hour.
What receivers will not make the team and will they go to the practice squad? Good question. Any takers for the gentleman's question?
I
I'll
think Malik
pass.
Nabers will not make the team, and he's going to end up on somebody else's practice squad.
You've been drinking like hell. Motherfucker been drinking. Take the bottle from Coach. He on that Richards wild out, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Nah, you know what it is. You know what it is, Lou. Take the bar from me, cause I'll go behind the bar and just mix everything together. I don't care if it's dark or light. Just mix it all together and drink it. Just guzzle
Coach
it
is one of
straight
them.
down. Hmm?
Coach is one of them.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
ADK. ADK.
She,
Any damn
she.
kind.
Exactly. Give me a pitcher. Give me a nice big pitcher, and I'm gonna mix it all together. I don't need no damn ice, nothing like that. I don't need no damn chaser. Maybe a beer chaser. Maybe a beer chaser. But I need to have that, and I need to guzzle it. Hmm. That's
He
some
said,
good drinking.
Mr. Eric
Um,
Johnson says draft Raheem Sanders next year would help our running back room greatly. Go throw
I just found out Asante was from literally was where I lived at in Franklin Township. But he went to parochial school, which I didn't know.
Jay went crazy. Somebody say drinks.
Exactly, Joe. See, he's right with me. Yep.
Alex, what's good,
What's up,
bro?
Alex?
Alex. Somebody say drinks. Jay popped up. This mother-
Drinks,
Jay
yes,
Drinks,
drinks.
yeah.
good, bro. Tap in, man. The link is in the Twitter chat. Are we better off without Waller? I'm starting to see it as a blessing in disguise. Yeah, he was Kenny Galladay 2.0. If you ask
Well,
me.
that's 22 for me because if you get a focus Waller and he's on point, then no, he's a valuable asset. But if we got what we got last year, kick rocks.
Yo, Average B said I went from looking like Terrell Owens before marriage. Now I look like Howard Cross of today.
Yo, that's that. There you go. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Coach Ed doing talk bad about my boy Malik Nabers. Hodgins to the practice squad.
Ooh, now that's an unpopular one.
Yeah, the measurement talks is getting out of hand. Thank you, Ghost Dog. What's up, Jay Lay? I think Kelsey Plum.
Oh, Kelsey, baby, come see Daddy, baby. Come see Daddy, Kelsey. Please.
Paul. God dang.
What the hell, Lou? I said she can come see Daddy. You talking about pause?
This show up right about here.
I don't think Darren Waller would approve of this message. I'm just saying.
All right, let me stop. All right, Lou, I'm sorry. Let me stop playing around.
Coach Sprinkle has come out this evening.
Right.
Sprinkle, man.
Hey, appreciate D Dan Shelton for joining the channel. Appreciate it, bro. Jay Lay.
You know what? I need to stop watching a nanny right now.
They said, did somebody say drinks? If Waller is her type, coach, sorry, she isn't into big men.
Really?
Batty don't
Right.
coach.
Waller's a big dude.
Thank you.
He said Waller gonna make a diss record about coach.
I don't
That's
think
all
we're
right.
worried
That's
about a Waller
crazy.
I
this
ain't
record.
worried about that. Yeah, exactly. And
Coach might win that one for real.
Waller ain't got the skills like I do in the studio. Trust and believe.
Yeah,
He don't.
man. I'm rolling with Coach on that one. I'm not feeling Waller's bars right now. I just ain't.
He better
Too
chill out
busy.
before he better chill out before he
Waller
ends
is
up
saying,
behind some other type of bars.
Behind ball.
Exactly. Keep messing around.
Oh man, he ain't on that meth, is he? He ain't on that meth, is he?
He he on something with that glass whatever.
You said he was messing around.
Mm-hmm.
That crystal meth had him messing around. You know, you better stop messing around.
you ain't lying. When you messing around, you messing up.
He better go see Scotty because he gonna die.
Please tell Waller that maybe he will listen to you. Assistant coach should be his name. Please tell Waller maybe he will listen to you. Okay, repeat. Sterling Shepard signed with the Bucks. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Riggs!
Oh shit!
Right.
I'm
Motherfucking
sorry.
Riggs, man.
Right.
People chasing his checks and won't tell he sucks.
Mr. Shit.
Alex,
What's up, y'all?
what's
What's
going
going
on?
on, Alex?
Alex.
What
Welcome
up?
to the most hated podcast in the YouTube sports genre.
All right, Alex, I gotta ask the real elephant in the room.
Oh, God.
What's
I
up with
just
Soto?
ordered it too, though.
What's up with Soto?
Apparently, so one of my followers tweeted, apparently he's got a left forearm strain. I don't know if that's true or not, but one of my followers tweeted that.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I got the tweet. I got the message on
A
my
left
phone.
forearm strain.
yeah.
Oh, he'll be back, man. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. I thought it was something serious, man. The
Yeah,
way
but my only concern is it's going to stop him. So then he's going to cool down, and then
oh no,
how long?
he'll heat back up in the playoffs. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Well, I
all
mean, the
right.
strain he shouldn't be out for 3 months for a strain.
Yeah, I don't think so
Shouldn't be
either.
is the key word, but
What do you
I
think?
mean, you
Like
got
a 15-day DL, something like that, maybe?
probably, and then, they call up, if in worst case scenario, they call up Jason Dominguez, who's been raking, so not,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a bad thing.
He's yeah.
Start sending Binks best safe.
What's good, Alex?
I'm just, what's up? I just came in. I don't know how long y'all have been going, so I just decided to join in when I could.
Oh yeah, talking about how Daniel Jones and this New York Giants offense is gonna be the greatest show on turf. Big Blue edition this season. You know what I'm saying? Back on my bullshit, talking my
Is
shit.
it 11-6?
You already know. You see it right there. You see it. You know, talking my shit. So,
Mm.
give us your opinion.
I mean, that's a very widespread question, don't you think?
All right. Well, let me narrow it down.
Sure.
As the most hated podcast on YouTube in the New York Giants sports area, right? Uh, people don't pay attention to for the last I don't know how many months or maybe years now. We've been telling these guys what the Giants was gonna do, how it was gonna play out, who we were gonna draft. Um, you can go back. I mean, I said Wink Martindale was gonna be our defensive coordinator 4 weeks before it happened. That's a lot of the stuff that I've said was gonna happen has happened. A lot of stuff Pat said was gonna happen has happened. We've been giving people the goods for the longest, and people refuse to listen. They want to argue on Twitter. They want to say foolishness, jump out the window, saying all type of reckless shit. And at the end of the day, now we have one of the fast, shifty wide receiver cores. We have guys who are great with yak. And if this O line plays maybe ranked 19th overall offensive line, this offense can be phenomenal. Can be lights out.
Well, I mean, there's definitely going to be some sort of a quick game. There's no question about that with all the speed on the offense, but So that's figment number one. Number two is once it's the opposition figures that out, then you got to move to play action, and then that's where you can get your receivers in position to get yak. And then obviously you factor in the running game. I know last night towards the end we talked about that, but
Big Blue for life. What's going on, Ortiz?
but I think mostly I think you'll definitely start out to see a quick game, maybe some play action sprinkled in there, but I'd like to think quick game maybe gives a little bit of a breath to the O line before they have to actually start blocking for more than a second.
Yeah, second.
I agree, Alex. I feel like you gotta warm this O line up, so to speak. I know that sounds crazy, Paul.
Pause.
God damn it, I paused myself. So, but you do have to get them going a little bit because, especially in the run game with a guy like Evan Neal, if he's healthy, because that's his strength. This line strength is running the football.
Yeah.
But they want to be a pass blocking line, but they don't have the chemistry yet. They haven't played together enough snaps, to really have it down pat. So you want to get them going with running the football first to try to build that chemistry.
Well, I think both are going to be, in training camp. You'll definitely see a mixture of. To be honest with you, actually, they do run. Not that it's like functional for the running back, but they do run a lot of run plays in training camp, which is probably for it's the cohesion of the offensive line. What I ask though is, don't do this shit you've been doing the last 2 years where you've been putting guys in this position and that position and cross training. Only one you should be doing that with is Evan Neal. That's it. If you feel Illuminor is your left guard, you stick with him. If you feel Runyon's your right guard, stick with it. I get it. Sometimes you got to experiment, but this shit's been ridiculous the last few years. Got to be playing goddamn musical chairs.
Yeah, I'm all for people being versatile, but we got to find some people that are very good at the position that they're at first before we start.
Yeah, you're going to be good at one position.
So, I mean, I have confidence in this O-line this year. I'm going to put myself out there on the limb. I do believe this offensive line can be way better than they have been, which isn't too much when you're really looking at it because, shit, all you got to do is be 31 and you'll be better. But I say this offensive line can definitely be ranked around top 20, maybe 20, 21, 22. If we get to that level, that's huge progress. That's huge progress.
I'm fine with that, yeah. I'm fine with that. And then you see who your depth turns out to be. It's not reliable, though, because we can't have what we had last year in 2021 where you're sitting here fucking trading. Remember how awful the offensive line was in the preseason?
Yeah.
Like that, again, the Lions game, that was awful.
Oh, that was one. That was horrible. Our offensive line has had some very bad games, man.
More than very bad. Shit's been atrocious.
Man, it was hard. It's hard to watch. That Miami game was hard to watch. The Seattle game last year was hard to watch. The Dallas game,
7 sacks a game.
Yeah, we gave up multiple sacks to the Cardinals defensive line, and they don't even have anybody like that.
Cross-train Evan Neal to the burger griddle.
Dang.
Wow.
Just give us high teens will be good. Pause.
No, I there might be something there though. Might be something there. But what was I gonna say?
Earl Cool.
Yeah, what's up, bro? But yeah, well, I mean, you could in two giant goofball scenes, you could train him from the burger griddle to the fry cook.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones.
Right.
We actually did that. Yeah.
We did that in Detroit.
Oh my God. Jared Goff. It was a dangerous situation, y'all.
Good Lord, Coach.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, what the hell Coach doing tonight? Well, good
What's
Lord.
going on over there in East Jersey right now, man?
Oh my God. Tonight is the night. Let it be blowing, bro. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm just tired, man.
Ghost, I think he needs to be transferred to the milkshake machine.
Oh man. Nah, I didn't smoke anything, bro. I'm just
Coach tweaking. That's what he doing.
nah, man. It's just one of them days, and it's a lot of funny shit going on out there today.
You gotta
Oh,
laugh, you gotta
man.
have fun, right?
Coach tweaking. But
Yo, that video was funny. I'm sorry, I don't care what none of y'all say.
I tell you what, Evan Neal, if he could surprise some people this year, that would be a hell of a jump for this team. We need Evan Neal to surprise some people, just like we need DJ to surprise some people. We need Hyatt to surprise some people.
Oh, it's HBCU game on. Right.
Here's an unpopular opinion. I have more confidence in Daniel Jones than Evan Neal.
No, that's not unpopular. I agree with that too.
Well, hell,
Wholeheartedly.
put it on Twitter and see how popular it is. Damn it.
Man, I got people giving me death threats in my doggone DM. Man.
God
People crazy.
damn. Tell them to bring it, man. We got sources.
Right.
Leave it at that. We ain't having that crap, man. Like, chill out.
Over Daniel Jones, y'all
Right,
crazy.
facts.
And I'm not
Somebody
the one
that
even.
don't
I'm
make
not
you no
even
money.
posting Daniel Jones stuff. Y'all post Daniel Jones stuff
He
all
ain't
day.
your family member. He don't make you no money. You putting all this
Right.
energy into an athlete that could give two shits about you. Like, I don't know, man.
What you mad because he got paid when you said he wasn't gonna make $1?
Sometimes you gotta draw a line. That's why I had to fall back on those goofballs. Let's just put
Right.
it like that, just to be PG with it.
No, I have a new philosophy. Arguing is for broke people.
Good point.
Now when motherfuckers start talking shit, I'm be like, oh, you must be broke. Only broke people argue. And walk the fuck off. Yeah, pass that shit up. And you say that shit loud so that everybody looks. Oh, you must be broke. Only broke people argue. And walk the fuck off. And watch how fast they shut up and stop arguing. Nobody wants to be known as the broke motherfucker in the room.
Right.
I think if DJ brought us to a
There ain't no question to it, bookends. If DJ won a Super Bowl, what they gonna do? You gonna show the
Some of these
hypocrite
dudes'
you are?
careers gonna be over.
Yeah.
Literally, some
You
of
gonna
these
show-
dudes' careers are gonna be dead.
Yeah, you gonna show the yellow belly you are and start cheering for him? Or you gonna have to stop being a Giants fan? Yo. They would try that. They would try to trick Dilferold, the Brad Johnsons. Oh, even they got one. Well, you were talking noise about them. But if he wins one before somebody like Joe Burrow or somebody, that shit would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Man, shoot. Some people might cancel their accounts.
Daniel Jones, to me, personally, needs to have more success as far as championships or whatever you want to call it than Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Like, if he can get to a Super Bowl, because Jalen Hurts already got there, and win one, That's good enough for me. I don't
Hell
care about
yeah.
no other teams. All I care about is these trolling Eagles fans and Cowboys fans in our division.
If
Like,
Daniel Jones somehow, some way gets to the Super Bowl and wins, that dude's a legend in my book.
yeah,
What he does, and he could be the sorriest son of a gun every season after winning that Super Bowl. I wouldn't give a damn. I'm still cheering DJ. He won the Super Bowl. Y'all said he would never amount to anything. Man, you talk about some people being mad.
man.
Good play.
Who had the good play, coach?
I'm watching Florida A&M in West Florida. Florida A&M just ran
You're
a
right.
counter.
Ghost Dog. He says, and you know what's funny too, now that I think on it? I think the same people who was hating on Eli way back when is the same dudes crying about DJ now.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I think it's.
Because you know how many of those people were hating on Eli
Oh
in
my
the
God.
beginning of his career, bro. And all of a sudden, he's just super beloved out there in the public. But I say at least 30 to 40% of them dudes were hating on Eli. Get rid of him. I hate him. I'm telling you, it's the same people, man. It's the same way with Phil Simms. It was the same way with
That's what
Phil
I be trying
Simms.
to tell you. It takes it. That's what they when they say it takes a certain type of quarterback to win in New York. What they're saying is, look, you can be the most hated motherfucker in the city for some years until
Eat around though.
you know what I'm saying, match up to your draft status or whatever your
What's up, E?
expectation is.
What's good? What's good, E?
Rondo, what's up, Rando? What's good, bro?
Randall.
But yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying, man. The
They
Giants
be
have
jumping
a
out the window like the Google
style.
employees.
They have a style, man. They have a certain type of quarterback. They have a certain type of style that they're used to winning, which is like defense and you know what I mean, running the football. So I mean, but people don't watch the history of the team. They watched last season and they have judgment based on that of what the New York Giants are.
Yeah. They based Daniel Jones' whole contract over the 5 games that he played in. With people hurt around him. It's not like it was all on DJ those games, but it is what it is, man. I know he has to ball out this year or he'll be gone
Eat
because they're
I
around.
gonna get
just don't.
that contract.
I
The
don't
Giants is
see
17-0 until we don't.
Facts.
facts. I don't think the Giants are just made for this type of superstar quarterback, man. Look, man, I'm a huge Shador Sanders fan. I mean, I don't know if the Giants, maybe the Jets, because they just run their organization different. But the Giants, they're just not that team. And if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, just go root for another team. I
I
don't see
will
them
say
changing.
this: if they did draft Shador Sanders, oh my god, the publicity that will be on the New York Giants because you know
Man,
Prime gonna run his mouth.
Mhm.
You know Shador Sanders gonna run his mouth. But Shadur Sanders with Malik Neighbors, hey,
Mhm. Mhm.
man, that's
hey,
cakewalk.
yeah, way Hyatt out there, yo.
Hey, fellas, I'm
That's
going to wrap it up
skates.
in 3 minutes, man. Tell everybody where they can
Skates.
find y'all, what days you'll be posting, because I got to get some rest. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow.
Right. Man, you know you can find me on Big Pass Sports Talk, man. New York, home of New York Giants, full access. Catch us right here on the Big Blue Crew Network. Thank you for everybody tuning in. You know where you can find us. We ain't hard to find.
Facts, man. I'll be on Giants Conversations Sunday morning. You know, I am the pregame host of the season, so you know we get our regularly scheduled programs on Sunday mornings. Heart of the City, Tuesday 8:30. Catch me, Coach Ed, and of course the whole Big Blue Crew. We are the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, so you know you will see us everywhere on each other's platforms and others as well. So, but that's what it is, man.
I mean, y'all know where to find me, Big Blue in the Bronx. We're still not at, for some reason, whether it's YouTube or whatever, we're not at 2K, but still grinding it out and trying to find different ways to get to 2K, whatever that may be, whatever that may entail. But appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Coach.
Yeah, you'll find me at Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports on YouTube, on Twitter, Skies Popular 72, on Instagram, Don't Sweat the Technique. On Tuesday, like NYG said, Heart of the City. Wednesday, Pick and Roll Podcast. Thursday, now my new show, which is the Full Court Press, WNBA Action, the halftime coaching adjustment show, and then Sunday also on Giants Conversation.
All right, there you have it. Make sure you go subscribe to all of these great content creators, man. We are the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Also, go check out Classified 3F with Joe, Wales to New Jersey, and many, many more. We got a lot of stuff coming for you guys, man. A lot of trips, a lot of lives at locations, block parties, etc., etc. A lot of new content, a lot of different stuff, a lot of our old traditional, shows and what you guys are used to. But we got a lot of stuff planned for you guys and a lot of stuff coming. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button, man. And until the next time, y'all know what it is. You heard? Peace.
Ain't no chatting, no liking, just action. All my is strong on these hatching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.